Warning, this podcast contains spoilers. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the As Seen on TV podcast for Agent Carter, Season 2, Episodes 8 and 9, double episode again, The Edge of Mystery and A Little Song and Dance, which that episode starts off quite literally, a little song and dance. I'm your host, Mike, and joining me is John.
Hello.
And Rachel.
Hi.
Hi. So, a whole bunch to talk about.
I know.
All this stuff.
My reaction when I first started, preparing for this, and I wrote it down so I would remember, is holy shit waffles.
Holy shit.
Yeah. And the worst thing was I had to watch them separately. So I was like, I watched the first one. I was like, I don't have time to watch the other one.
And
my God.
And I'm guessing the whole time in between, you're just like...
So that was hard.
Just a little bit. About as hard as Jarvis's murder boner. We'll get to that. So, good news first after the end of last week's episode. Anna Jarvis is not dead.
Yes.
Unfortunately, she is now infertile due to abdominal bullet wound and 1940s medical technology. So, at least she's alive, though. So that's a good thing. Bad news side of it, Jason is kidnapped. And Whitney is trying to sell him, the whole idea of join me and I'll complete your training sort of thing.
Tell Jane to complete your training.
She's selling him the Darth Vader line 30 years before,
Right?
Vader. So.
Join me.
Join me. I will fill in the secrets of the Zero Matter. So I don't even know where to start with this episode, with both of these episodes. There was just...
How much I hate blonde jerkface Thompson.
Okay, let's talk about Thompson first. Let's get our hate for him out of the way.
Get that out of the way.
Like, he presents that file like, you got dirt on me? Now we're even. And I'm just like, you really doing this, Thompson? Seriously?
And Peggy has a point. How convenient.
How convenient that this show... I want to know if that file's real or fake now.
It's really fake.
I mean, I think it would have to be. Didn't something like this come up in last season or something like that? Or am I crazy? Or am I thinking of another show?
I don't remember.
Because I feel like something similar was like millions of innocents were slaughtered and there was a cover-up. Oh, yeah, with Howard Stark. There was a whole plot line of that? Shit.
Yeah, what was it? The rage potion?
Yeah.
Rage potion.
That linked to, didn't that link to S.H.I.E.L.D. with, Daisy's mom?
Was that? Yeah, that was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Then I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't know.
I think they said it in this, and that was in, because it was on the same, it was that one connecting thing.
Got it. Okay.
Because it was back when, it was before, yeah. Mom's Village.
I don't know.
Right.
Either way, it's probably bullshit.
Probably is bullshit, but, I mean, seriously, Thompson, what the fuck? And then, I don't know.
He was cool for a minute.
Then he wasn't cool.
I didn't trust him. I don't trust
I still don't trust him.
He was like, I was like, oh man, he's doing the right thing. They got the band back together. Like, this is great. And then in the next episode, I'm like, fuck you.
He goes from being on board the party, towing the party line there, to getting, the whole ploy to get Sousa and scientist man whose name I can't remember, and I feel terrible because that's a whole plot point of this fucking show is that nobody knows this guy.
What's my middle name? What's my middle name?
No one knows anyone's middle name. Stop.
It's Herbert.
Herbert. So, Herbert, anyway. The ploy to save them.
Call him Herbert, no.
Yeah, and then the whole thing, I'm like, so wait, is Thompson actually making this a ploy, or is he really capturing them? And then he gets them in there and turns them over to Masters, and I'm like, you son of a... Oh, wait, now you're convincing Masters to go off against Whitney. Okay.
I've never trusted Thompson, and everyone knows this.
And I'm like, why have you, now roped in evil FBI man into doing this? And then sells out evil FBI man to Whitney Frost, wants a seat on the council. Is that a ploy, or is that real? What the hell is going on? I don't know what the hell Thompson is doing.
I think he really wants a seat on the council. I'm pretty sure that's not a ploy. I think he's actually telling the truth for this one.
It's so funny. All my other shows, I've been so angry at the women. So this one, I am like always angry at the men.
Yeah,
they do suck.
They suck. They oh my god, so much suckage.
They kind of do.
Particular.
Oh my. So yeah, Thompson goes 16 different ways of crazy. I think I had about 4 solid different emotions about him between both of these episodes. And it's up to the finale to, settle me, because I really don't know. I mean, this episode ends with Peggy holding a gun on him.
I did enjoy that detective douchebag got zapped by the mind eraser.
What are you doing in here?
I don't know.
Where?
I don't know.
As soon as he said that, I was like, oh, he got zapped.
And she's like, they use this to induce amnesia. Nah.
No.
No. Why no. You're crazy.
I know, right?
Oh, God. All right, let's backtrack back to kidnapped Jason Wilkes here. Who, Or is he? Yeah. That... Sorry. My emotions are in check now.
I think he started off that way, but,
Yeah, I don't know. Like the whole cliche good guy goes dark side thing here.
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah. What was it? Could you even say it was Stockholm Syndrome?
I don't know what it was.
No, I mean, he even admitted, that was me. When he said, when he was bargaining with Peggy, please let me go, that was not the Zero Matter, that was me being an asshole.
I'm wondering if his thought was if he stayed with Whitney and figured out what she was up to and, substituted himself instead of Whitney going at him, then he'd be able to, control the outcome kind of thing. Because that's kind of something that he would do.
Yeah, I mean, he could have always been thinking maybe he can get the drop on her at some, because he realized that contact with her and he starts absorbing her Zero Matter.
Yeah.
So maybe he thought, hey, I can get the drop on her, suck her dry, and then, run. I mean, I don't know.
It was a thought.
Yeah, it was a thought. I mean...
Well, we were talking about that Whitney drinks them, so...
Whitney drinks people.
She drinks people.
So, and Jason is the only person who can drink Whitney.
Right.
It sounds just terrifying.
Good.
Out of context theater here.
I'll get hilarious. My straw.
Look at my straw.
I just love...
Maybe a squirrely straw.
I mean, seriously though. Fuck Jason. We can even make that a hashtag. But,
yeah.
We saw that he had control over his powers now. He just selectively phased through the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Which, makes me wonder what other powers does he have that he just hasn't figured out.
Now that he went up into the void and came out, we don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know what's happening. Last we saw, he was starting to release. He was starting to get his cracks like Whitney does. But since he has so much more in him, who knows?
The last we saw of him, he literally exploded.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
everywhere.
But who knows what kind of superhero they're going to make out of that one?
Who knows what the hell they're going to make out of that one? He may have just blown up.
It's a long backstory for friggin' Venom.
The long backstory for Venom? Oh my god.
Way back.
If this is how they introduce Venom, I swear. Because they both say they hear a voice calling to them from the void.
They got some black goo that covers them. And
I mean,
The
they're
fucking guy's
introducing
like,
Spider-Man soon.
Spider-Man.
Oh, God.
He's whispering dark truths.
watch, that's what's gonna happen, and you guys are gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's gonna be a Peter
Your mother's
Pan
a man.
dad all over again."
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, it will be that all over again.
We've thrown crazier things out there, so
We have. So, a couple things I want to mention here on the technological side. First off, they fake uranium rods with radium paint and some other skullfuckery, which, all right, I'll buy it. I just love how how Whitney realizes that they're a fake. The idiot mob guy drops them, and no one dies.
No one exploded.
There wasn't
Exploded.
like her face, just like they fell. It's like, why haven't we been incinerated by a nuclear fireball?
It was like slow motion. It was really, really awkward.
So then you see it hit our face, like, wait, we're alive. They're fake.
Perfect.
And then Howard Stark's method of getting the gamma cannon plans
Yeah.
to the team. The hell was that?
Well,
It was a fax.
he was busy on location.
Well, we did see in season 1 that the guy who, like the first villain, he received a fax.
All right, yeah.
With
The crazy typewriter.
yeah, with the crazy typewriter with the razor that was the antenna and everything.
Yeah, all right, I forgot about that.
So that is apparently available technology in this universe. So
And it's Howard Stark, so you know.
yeah. I mean, he would have access to it.
He would. All right then. So we have Whitney gets the fuel rods due to in part to both Verdon Masters and Thompson being a moron.
Yeah.
She sets off the bomb, opens a new rift into Zero Matter Voidland. But
I don't
Jason,
think they have roller coasters there.
yeah, I don't think so either. Jason was the chosen one.
She was pissed.
Oh, she was pissed. She's like,
Take me.
She was like stomping her feet like a 2-year-old.
Like, why not me? Take me.
Take me, sentient void.
Come, Void. Take me, sentient Void. That's a good one.
But you know what? They told Jason about the gamma cannon, and he never told Crazy Bitch. He never told Whitney.
Did they did Jason even? I don't think Jason knew about the gamma cannon.
I thought he did when they took him.
No, that was.
I swear she said something about it. And he's like, gamma rays, do you know what that would do?
Yes. Oh my God, you're right. Gamma, you know how dangerous they are.
Yeah, and he never told Whitney.
Huh. Maybe he was always hoping that would succeed as like a backup plan if he couldn't, get control over all goo.
Yeah,
I mean,
I remember that. He was freaking out. What did you like?
I mean, yeah. Just turn him into the Hulk for 5 minutes and then probably die from radiation poisoning.
Yeah.
Right.
So the gamma cannon works and seals the rift. But I've been trying to find a good analogy here. I was even looking up like famous movie assassins. I want to be like, Jarvis's Terminator impression or Jarvis's Jason Bourne impression. Pull up in the car, he steps out. Whitney Frost, hello, bam, double taps her.
I know. She was like,
no hesitation.
What's wrong with him? He's bam. He didn't even think about
It's
it.
like,
He blew
wait,
that bitch away.
something's wrong, bam. Just like, okay, mild-mannered butler.
Drop the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I like he's still breathing. Yeah, so is she.
Yeah. I like, I was wondering what was going to happen there because he left his last will and testament in his wife's hospital room.
I know.
And I'm looking at that like, I was like, oh, no. I'm like, no.
No.
Don't kill off Jarvis.
Can't kill Jarvis.
Let's not do that. Well, Tony's not alive yet. He has to meet Jarvis first.
Mm-hmm.
He has to meet Jarvis to like him enough to turn him into an AI.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So there is that I forgot about. I was worried for nothing.
Yeah.
But he just hops out of the car and pops her.
I mean, that was just crazy. I mean, he was... Jarvie. You were on a rampage, my friend, and it was not okay.
I mean, you can revenge mode, renegade for life, murder boner, take your pick. They all fit right now.
he made the same mistake that a lot of these asshats in movies make. Is that, like, wife and or significant other gets threatened, hurt, shot in this case, and then they go on a fucking murder spree, which is the wrong thing to do because you're making it about you.
They're
Not
running
about,
on emotions, not on logical thinking.
but more than that, you're making it about you. You're taking your wife and or significant other, because, like, that wasn't what Anna wanted. That was what he wanted. Anna wanted him to, maybe help Peggy, maybe see her, but it was like with The Walking Dead when Glenn flipped out about the governor diddling Maggie. Like, same thing. Like, she was like, I get that you're mad, but, like, that's not what I want. Like, I'm the victim here, not you. So don't act like it. Like,
Yeah.
this didn't happen to you.
Didn't happen to you.
And I was saying the same thing to Jarvis. Like, Jarvis, this didn't happen to you. Just be with your wife.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Even if Anna was full on revenge.
Anna's a lot stronger than he gives her credit for.
Absolutely. She is wonderful.
I love Anna. She is
the best.
She is the best.
Her and Rose are, like, amazing.
Yeah, they're a scary duo.
They need more of them. The Adventures of Rose and Anna. Let's go with that.
Sounds like a new Disney cartoon. So
it really does.
On to the second episode of our two-parter here. Jason is there, laying in a crater with,
his skin crawling, literally.
Yeah, we'll go with skin crawling. It's like,
it was kind of creepy.
No. I'm good. Mm-mm. So he absorbed all of it.
It's nice to know that Peggy dreams of musicals, though.
Yeah, let's just start with that. Because the end of the first episode, Whitney says, keep them alive. Yeah, she says, keep them alive. And, the Cadillac salesman knocks them out. So, I don't care. His name's Manfredi. He's a Cadillac salesman.
That's right.
Well, didn't they have a Cadillac? Yeah.
They were driving caddies.
Yeah, because he said if they're driving a Cadillac, they could have looped us like twice.
They're driving a big block Cadillac. They could have looped us. So, while Peggy's unconscious in the truck, she has the most amazing dream. That is a song and dance number with, is our only
past
side
loves and
current antagonists. The only time we see Dottie in both of these episodes.
Yes.
Is in dream state.
I don't know where she is.
We see her friend, the waitress, whose name I forgot.
Angie.
Wow, I hate myself for forgetting that. It was right there. Yeah. To her brother, like, why is this in black and white? What the hell?
Right?
It's just Jarvis, like, wake up. Yeah, you need to wake up. Oh, yeah, sure.
I love
the
fact that they're like, the song was basically, you have to choose between these two guys. You need to choose. You have to choose. You can't just, let it be.
Can't let it be. The Beatles haven't written it yet. Nope.
Also, Sousa's
not
got
for another 20 years.
Sousa's got really fancy footwork for a crippled guy.
Yeah. Good singing there, too. Nice set of pipes on that, man.
Yeah. Yeah, nice set of pipes on him. I have a feeling we should have... He's been in Joss Whedon shows before, and usually there's a musical number.
Yeah.
So. Great for that. But, she wakes up in the truck, face down. Ouch. Her and Jarvis have words.
She's so pissed off at Jarvis.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
Right, exactly. Peggy is the secret agent, spy, and reluctant, if need be, assassin. Very rarely. She will, if it's for the greater good and there's no other option, she'll pop a guy. Mm-hmm.
She tries non-lethal first.
She will try non-lethal first. None of that. So Jarvis did not try any of that. So she's pissed. But you can't blame her, though.
No.
No, not at all.
Uh-huh.
But then she, they talk. They talk it out. It's more they're yelling at each other in quieter voices, but They're still yelling at each other.
Well, it's a British argument, so
It's a British argument.
Their arguments are hilarious. They're arguments, but you're like, can I really call that an argument? No one's really raising their voice.
yeah,
I mean, the
No
argument.
one's screaming.
it's like a stern disagreement.
I like that, a stern disagreement.
Right?
But I mean, I feel like she did make a good point when she said, look, I am the one. Like you follow me in what you call adventures, and you absorb none of the risk. Where I have to take all of the heat for this, and that you just get to go home and pretend like none of it ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not fair. You can't keep blaming me for the fallout from this. Like, you're putting yourself in dangerous situations. So, I mean, she's right.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a right to blame her that Anna got hurt. That wasn't her fault.
Right.
And I think Anna always knew a little. I mean, they did a little flashback of when, like from the first season when he was talking to Peggy on the phone when she was dressed up as the blonde, and we were like, is Miss Jarvis even real?
Like, I will be a moment, dear.
I know, right? So it kind of she eavesdropped a little bit, and she understood. I mean, she kind of gets hints, but this is the closest she's ever been to it. So
yeah, I'd say a bullet wound is pretty close.
Just a little bit close.
Yeah.
A little too close.
But I mean, Jarvis has also got the whole wife can no longer have babies, and he's not man enough to tell her. As his words, he's too much of a coward to tell her. He's got that weighing on the back of his mind too.
Right.
I mean, granted, he does finally, but she seems like the type of person that would be sad about it. She'd be upset, but then she would look on the bright side. She'd be like, we can always adopt. We could, there's kids. I could just see her being that. She's that type of person. And maybe coming from Hungary and having, that experience, she might be like,
I was just gonna
more willing to adopt.
Yeah, I was just gonna point that out. She survived the Holocaust. She, she's a lot, more well-adjusted than a lot of people on this show.
Absolutely.
Like,
her perspective is much different.
She had a hard dose of harsh reality at one point. So I mean, she's gonna be upset. She's gonna be sad, but she's like, all right, move on. We'll adopt. Yeah,
and I mean, a lot of the women that did come out of the concentration camps were unable to have children afterwards because of malnutrition and all that kind of crap.
Whole lot of other stuff.
So I don't know. She's a fighter. She's a survivor, and she may be quiet and kind of demure, but she's a redhead. Come on now.
She is definitely she is 100% the Rock in that relationship.
Yeah.
Like, no doubt about it.
She gives him the people's elbow all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you meant, I know.
Yeah, the people's... Anyway, Whitney really wants the Zero Matter out of Jason. And I just bring this up because I find it funny that the psychopathic mobster, the guy who blew up and just, like, started beating the crap out of a guy for insinuating that a woman was pretty, and all that other stuff... I love that he's the voice of reason in the torture scenario. Like,
right.
like, whoa, babe, back it off a bit here, yo.
His heart's gonna give out.
His heart's gonna give out. You keep this up, It's like, can't talk if he's dead.
No.
He's got a point.
Jason was also like holding it back, so when it go through, the needle, he was like, because you could tell he was fighting it. He was. You're not getting this in me. You're not getting it.
Well, I think he was trying not to explode more than anything.
Yeah, I think he was afraid that if any came out, all of it was going with it.
Right.
Which happens anyway, but.
Well, yeah, it's a two-way thing, If it came out, it's all gonna come out. And also, he didn't want Whitney to get any of it either.
Mm-hmm. No.
But this all comes together with Thompson's little in his head save the day plan, which is convince Vernon to send him to delay Whitney so they can repair the gamma cannon for her, but instead, when he delivers it, turn it on her. But give secret orders to the scientist man repairing it, to Herbert. I'm just calling him by his middle name. to give Herbert instructions to turn it into a bomb instead of a cannon. So he can walk out of there and be the cool guy who doesn't look at the explosion while he blows up all of his problems. And causes a massive radiation burst that will supposedly destroy the zero matter.
The bleach went to his brain.
Bleach went to his brain. Yeah, probably did.
And funny thing, he could have went to the council and said, like, well, I took care of your biggest problem, so I'll take my seat. Thanks.
Give me the freaking candle and give me a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pin a rose on my nose.
Rose on my nose.
The table, gentlemen.
Give me the keys to the castle here. I just completely solved all your problems. And mine.
Right?
So, I still don't know where, because, you know, he wants to detonate the bomb after, you know, they built the jammer to stop him from doing that. Peggy's got a gun on him, and I don't know whose side I'm on there. Of course I'm on Peggy's side. I love her, but I don't know if I want her to shoot him.
But at the same time, I'm just like, just press the button.
Press the button.
There's no saving Jason.
There is no saving Jason, and he admitted that. I think Peggy has started to accept that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
There's no saving him. He's gone. He's too far gone. Whitney's a threat, and the icing on the cake is Vernon's in the room with them. Just let him press the button. And actually, you know, seriously, fuck him.
I love this. I love your notes. Whitney's eating Vernon.
Yeah, when she's in the middle of eating him.
It sounds so bad.
Sorry, just to fill the rest in.
She's drinking him.
All right,
it's
drinking.
The advanced force choke.
Okay, I will change it.
She's taking her little swirly straw and drinking.
Jason blows up as Whitney is eating Vernon. Okay, I'm sorry. Jason blows up as Whitney is drinking Vernon. Better? More like, well,
absorbing him.
First she's blending him.
Off.
Yeah. So I'm curious what's up with Dottie, because we haven't seen her. I'm guessing there's some side effects from being partially liquefied.
I don't know. I think there might be, but then again, I don't know. Maybe her actually seeing death, looking death straight in the face as she did, because that was just not cool for her, because she was crying and everything. Maybe she'll, I don't know if they won't necessarily go straight, but maybe she'll just keep her nose under the radar.
Well, my thought was, all right, so the first person who they discovered, she froze because the zero matter just drained all the temperature out of her body.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would a temporary exposure to it have a similar effect? Like, would Whitney freeze, or like would Vernon freeze? Like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, but I remember Dottie, she kept going like this with the back of her head. So, you know,
yeah,
we don't know. We don't know what happened to her or the after effects of having the zero matter go through her and then pulled back out, basically.
I mean, yeah, that woman exposed, she was, you know, riddled with the stuff, and it just drained all the heat out of her into the void. Like, Dottie was partially transformed into the stuff.
Right.
And started drowning on herself.
And then, you know, Jason was the opposite. He was just deleted.
Yeah, he was pretty much deleted.
Well, he became the void part, she became the matter part. He was the zero, she's the matter. I don't know.
Well, anyway, basically this is how this ends. Jason blows up into an amorphous black blob while Whitney is dissolving Vernon, and Thompson's sitting there like, gonna press the button, and Peggy's like, I'm gonna shoot you in the face.
Yeah.
And according to, you know, and this is for next week now. Next week is the season finale. Already. There's really nothing they say about it. It's called Hollywood Ending, and this is the synopsis. Peggy needs Howard Stark to eliminate Zero Matter as they are faced with a mission none of them could come back from. That's it.
Good.
Done. And if you watch the promo, it apparently picks up right where this episode left off. Peggy with a gun on Thompson. And he says, you're not going to shoot me. You don't have it in you. And she says, last year, I would have agreed with you. Like, don't make me shoot you.
Yeah.
He's a douchebag.
Yeah, we got Gildarts in chat saying just push the damn button.
Push the button. Ooh, what does this button do?
Yeah, ooh. What does this button do? This button sets off a bomb.
Yeah. I mean, I see. I don't even know how the fuck they're getting the gun back to like fight her. Like, I have so many questions, and I'm a little nervous because we know Peggy and Howard and Jarvis live.
What if, like, Jason, I mean, he blew up to a blob. What if he's just, like, a blob running, like, the blob? He's basically, and then he just goes in a...
I mean, also in the promo...
encapsulates Whitney. I don't know.
We see Whitney walk out of the building in the promo, with black eyes like Jason had.
Yeah, so she's probably, like, sucking up all the...
She's like...
So I don't know how that's going to go. I mean, hell, maybe Jason turned into the Venom symbiote, and that's where we're going with this. I mean, really, at this point, fuck if I know.
I feel like they're going to kill off Thompson.
Please?
That's my thought.
I think
he's going to die in the final fight as his, like, redemption.
Yeah, he's going to redeem himself and, like, it's called a Hollywood ending is the title. So, you know what? Yeah. What's more Hollywood cliche than, an on-the-fence character having a redemption story going out in the blaze of glory?
He's not going to redeem anything to me.
Well,
no,
not to you.
But that's also because Hollywood has been doing this for, 70 years now?
Something like that.
Probably, no, a lot longer than that. So, yeah. I don't know. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I don't know. I remember you guys, that Tony isn't born yet because he has to meet Jarvis. Well, this is 1947. My mom was born in 53. She doesn't watch us, so it doesn't really give around. So my mom's like 60-some years old. So he has a couple years, and not to about around the age Tony Stark is.
My mom was born in 53, and I can tell you that Tony Stark is not in his 60s.
I'm just, my mom...
He is
40s.
I would say 40. We'll go with.
Yeah.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I would put him at or around 40, like plus or minus 3 years, let's say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe.
So and that's just it. Just seems so weird. It's 70s. Like, well, okay. I'll be 40 this year.
So when's
76.
76.
Funeral. When is it?
Yeah, right. But I'm just saying, I think he might be a little older than 40.
Okay, yeah. But right. we'll say he was born in like another 20 years at least.
Yeah. So
Howard's not having kids anytime soon, so.
Yeah, no. It's just kind of interesting. It's like, okay, so he's going to go through the 40s and the 50s. How old is Howard now? So how old is he going to be when Tony was born?
Well, remember, he was pretty old when Tony was born, because in the Iron Man movies, he's an old man, those home movies and whatnot. So he was probably in at least his 50s or close to like late 40s when Tony was born.
I'm still curious to see who his mom is. So
Whitney.
No, God.
No, his mom's actually Jack Thompson.
All right, on that note, I think we're done. I don't think we can top that. Tony Stark's mom is Jack Thompson. You heard it here, folks.
If I'm right, someone owes me a soap.
He was undercover the whole entire time. That's a deep cover right there.
I'm really Jackie Thompson.
Jackie Thompson.
Jacqueline Thompson.
Like, he doesn't actually pull a wig off. He just takes off his hat. And they're just like, dude, what?
John, where can they find you?
You can find me at No More on Twitter.
And Rachel, how about you?
Dottie's the mom.
Dottie. Oh, it's going to be Dottie. Dottie Underwood. Congratulations, Tony. That. Your mother was a crazy Russian spy.
Well, so is Howard was crazy, too.
And that's why you're so attracted to Black Widow. I'm implying an Oedipus complex. Rachel, where can they find you?
I think you find me on Twitter at Savannah17 and at Twitch at Savannah.
All right, then. You can find me.
Wasn't Black Widow kind of the same? Did the same?
I think we're led to believe that they're the same from the same
organization
school
type
of
thing.
spies or assassins or whatever. You can find me on Twitter at Thiladrin, right there. You can find all of us on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, MySpace, and YouTube at ASOTV Podcast. You can follow us there for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows, movies, and games. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.